Alright, how to get the Majrusz accessories mod. This mod adds tons of accessories with passive effects, more loot, better fishing, efficient breeding, faster mining, potion bonuses, and much more. So I'm going to show you how to get it. We're basically going to Files, 9,200,000 users, updated a year ago. We'll go to Mod Loaders, Forge, all versions, and select 1.20.1 or whichever version you want. Click the three buttons and get file. Save this file in the Minecraft mods folder. Where is this folder located? It's in Windows plus R, then App Data. Go to Minecraft and then to the mods folder. Important, you'll also need Majrusz library, okay? It's absolutely essential. You can find it here, okay, in red. If we go to relations, you can see it there too, indeed. And the Curious API would be interesting because it lets us equip accessories directly in our inventory, like armor, instead of holding them in our left hand, right? Which is really cool. I don't have it right now because I forgot, but you all should have it. So anyway, remember that in the description you'll find my artificial intelligence course. There's a small free version available and there's growing demand for people with AI knowledge. I believe I can help you with that, and if not, don't worry. We'll continue with the guide. Alright, how does efficiency work in Minecraft with Majrusz accessories? First of all, each Majrusz accessories item shows an efficiency percentage. Basically, the accessory has a base value, right? And efficiency multiplies that value. For example, the Ancient Scarab has a 16% base chance to give an extra item when clearing suspicious sand gravel. With minus 60%, that probability drops to 6.4%, and with plus 60%, that probability increases to 25.6%, 25.6, sorry. So basically, the better efficiency you've achieved, the better the item will be. As you can see, it ranges from minus 60 to plus 60. Efficiency can be both positive or negative, usually between minus 60 and plus 60, as I mentioned. When you get a Minecraft accessory with Majrusz accessories, the efficiency is already randomly set. This efficiency affects all the accessories effects, extra drop chance, speed, duration of effects, etc. To modify the efficiency, you can combine two identical accessories, okay? So, if I now take a few with 60%, right? It shows between 60 and negative 53%. There we have it, okay? And it's a bit random, right? But if we keep combining identical ones, theoretically we should achieve it, okay? Alright, how does the Adventure Kit work in Majrusz accessories? The Adventure Kit is one of the first accessories this mod gives you, designed for exploration and chest looting, okay? Its base effect increases chest loot the further you move from spawn point. The improvement is gradual, 0.02% per block traveled, up to a maximum of 120%. As you can see, this one is at 60% efficiency, giving us 192% plus 0.032% for each block we've traveled. It has a 2.5% chance of appearing in any naturally generated chest in the world. And you can sell it to the wandering trader for 7 emeralds if you find duplicates. How to use ancient scrap. This focuses on Minecraft archaeology with more rust accessories. It has a base effect of 16% extra chance to get an additional item when brushing suspicious sand or gravel with the brush. You get it directly from these suspicious blocks, with roughly a 12.5% chance each time you brush one. Like other basic accessories, it sells for 7 emeralds, and as you can see, at its maximum efficiency, it has a 25.6% chance of giving you an extra item. It's not a very useful item, but there you have it. Alright, how do we use fishing accessories? Majrusz accessories add several specific fishing items that can be combined with each other. We have the Angler Trophy, which increases fishing luck, improving chances for treasures, enchanted books, etc. It has roughly a 1% chance of dropping when you catch anything with a fishing rod. As you can see, at 60% efficiency, it improves luck by 4 when fishing. Otherwise, it would give 2.5, and at its lowest, just 1. Then we have the Metal Lure, which adds a 5% chance to get extra treasure when fishing, okay? As you can see, with 60% more efficiency, we get 8% and minimum 2%. It's obtained with a 1.5% chance by killing fish directly, not by fishing them. And finally, we have the Unbreakable Fishing Line. This reduces fishing time. At maximum, it's 32%, normally 20%, and minimum 8%. The optimal approach is combining these three accessories. The angler trophy improves loot quality, metal lure adds extra drops, and unbreakable fishing lines speeds up fishing. Later, they can be merged into the angler rune, which is this item here that I believe is obtained by combining the three objects. And there we have it, okay? We combine the three items and get the angler rune, which increases luck, reduces fishing time, and gives higher chance of finding extra treasure. It also gives different booster slots, and when combined, the three have more power, right? They're better together, but individually, they're also very good, okay? So they're definitely worth it. Very well. How can we use taming and breeding in Minecraft with Majrusz accessories? The pets and livestock part of Majrusz accessories adds two key accessories to Minecraft. First, we have the certificate of taming. When you tame an animal like a wolf, horse, etc., this certificate boosts attributes like health, speed, damage, height, and more. The stat increase is approximately 20%. At maximum level, it adds 32%, with a 10% chance of dropping when you tame any animal. Then we have the Idol of Fertility, which has a 1% chance to drop whenever you breed animals, and adds a 25% chance for twins to be born, 2 offspring instead of 1. At maximum level, this increases to 40% chance. It's best to use the Certificate of Taming for superior mounts and pets, and the Idol of Fertility to quickly expand your animal farms. Later, both integrate into the Nature Room, which improves these stats even further. It also combines with, you need 3 elements, and it's basically the tame potato beetle, the one that's missing, okay? Alright, how to use trade and potions in Minecraft with Majrusz accessories. For economy, sleep, and alchemy, Majrusz accessories introduces 3 very powerful accessories in Minecraft. First, we have the discount boucher, which reduces villager trade prices by 12% and has a 1% chance to drop when trading with villagers. We have the Dreamcatcher, which applies one of several positive effects for 300 seconds when you sleep and wake up, like regeneration, absorption 2, resistance, fire, speed, or saturation, lasting 5 minutes. And finally, we have the secret ingredient, which increases all potions you brew by 1 level, for example, strength 3. In exchange, it reduces potion duration by 60% and has a 2% chance to drop when brewing any potion. The Dreamcatcher has a 10% chance to appear when you wake up, and the Discount Boucher has a 1% chance to drop when trading with villagers. At its maximum potential, the Discount Boucher will give us a 19.2% discount. The Dreamcatcher will give us 480 seconds and 2 random effects. That means it would last almost the entire day. And Secret Ingredient would give us 2 levels above the potion level, while only reducing duration by 24%. That's much more interesting since we could get Strength 3 just by brewing Strength 1. But how long does Strength normally last? 3 minutes? 8 minutes? Well, we could make a Strength 3 potion last around 6, and if we pushed it a bit further, we could get a Strength 4 potion that lasts not just a minute and a half, but a minute and a few seconds more. Now, having such short duration potions might not be that useful, to be honest. That's the only downside I see. That's why I recommend maybe taking a potion 1 level lower, like a Strength 3 potion, but one that lasts a solid 6 minutes, okay? At least that'll give us enough time to fight whatever boss you're up against. So there you have it. Very well. How to improve mining in Minecraft with Majrusz accessories. Majrusz accessories include several passive tools for mining and tool durability. For example, the Lucky Rock, which gives a 3% chance to get extra loot when mining any stone-related blocks. It has a low probability, about 75% of dropping when mining. The type of extra loot depends on the world. For example, in the Nether, it can give Nether Quartz, and in the End, items like Enderite, okay? It gives us a 4.8% at the maximum level. Then we have the Miner Guide, which increases mining speed by 10% and has a 5% chance of appearing in chests generated below Y coordinate 50. At maximum level, it gives us 16%. And finally, we have Tool Scraps, which acts as an extra level of unbreakability. It gives us a 10% chance of not losing durability when using the item. It has about a 0.3% chance of dropping each time an item consumes a durability point, especially when in critical condition. Got it? As we can see, at maximum values, it gives us a 16% chance of not losing durability when items break, okay? Well, they don't seem that great to me beyond the Miner Guide, which isn't a huge improvement either, but there it is. The good thing is that if we combine these three accessories, we can get the minor rune, okay? It gives us a 6.4% chance of getting extra loot. It provides a 19.2% mining boost and a 19.2% chance of not losing durability, which is much more interesting. Very good. How can we swim faster with the mod? Majrusz accessories? The specific accessory for aquatic movement in Minecraft with Majrusz accessories is the swimmer guide. As an effect, it provides a 20% increase in swimming speed, similar to the dolphin's grace effect. For obtaining it, there's a 5% chance to find it in underwater chests, and it also has a 25% chance of appearing in buried treasure chests. Importantly, at maximum values, instead of 20% more swim speed, we'll get 32% faster swimming, which is quite a noticeable improvement. We'll be able to see it right here, okay? Let's see if I take it off. Without it, I swim this slowly, right? And now when I equip it, do you see I've sped up a bit? Look, especially when I switch hands. There I'm going slowly, and now look, with the reference on the left, I'm swimming a bit faster, okay? Well, it's not a huge difference, but there you have it. Let's go. So, how do we get the soul of Minecraft? This name is pretty high-level stuff. It's the final accessory, the third tier, and you get it by combining all the runes like Adventurer, Angler, Household, Miner, Nature. It's basically an upgraded combination of all the mod's effects. Getting this with a 60% efficiency chance, I don't want to know how complicated it must be. Like, in terms of RNG and probabilities, I have no idea how complex it gets with all the items you need to farm. But we're not talking about just 15 items, which is what you'd need for the runes, right? That would make sense, wouldn't it? 15 items to get a rune. Each rune needs 3 items, right? So we need 15 total. The problem is that to get a rune with 60% efficiency, instead of 3 items normally needed for crafting, you might need to collect, without exaggerating, 100 or 200. And if there are 5 runes, that's 500 items, right? So we're talking about something quite complex to obtain, okay? Then mixing them all and hoping everything works out. I understand if the efficiency is, say, 40%, they won't give you lower efficiency, but higher, right? So once we reach 60%, I think we're safe. In fact, I'm going to check it. Let's take this. I'll craft a crafting table, because instead of just talking nonsense, let's verify it, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, and there we go. And now we'll take it, and it gives us, indeed, if we have everything maxed out, it gives us 60% efficiency, okay? So we're talking about something, well, maybe it won't get us to 100 items, because if it always improves efficiency, that's perfect. But it might still take us, say, around 300 farming items instead of 500, something like that. So don't think it's going to be much easier. But let's look at the main effects, okay? Enhanced. It has the possibility to increase chest loot by up to 288% based on how far we've moved from spawn, right? It has 3 pages. I mean, there are 3 pages to read. And how do I move between pages? Well, it also gives us a chance for extra loot when digging suspicious gravel, okay? Look, it gives us a 57.6% chance of getting twins when feeding animals, and a 57.6% chance of doubling crops when we're using, or harvesting crops. It gives us a 38.4% extra chance of getting an item when using the brush, increases speed by 46%, increases luck by 5.6 levels when fishing, and reduces fishing time by 48%. It gives us 2 random effects for 672 seconds. When we wake up, it makes potions 2 levels higher and reduces their duration by only 16%. It also reduces fishing time by 48%, gives us an 11.2% extra chance of getting treasure when fishing, and reduces prices by 28.8% when trading. It also gives us an 8% extra chance of looting while mining, increases mining speed by 24%, gives a 24% chance not to lose durability when using items, and finally boosts tamed animal attributes by 48%. All this in a single item, okay? We're talking about a super enhanced item, but it also has 3 slots to add boosters, right? Each booster literally affects the entire soul, okay? All stats improved. So there we have it, folks. Probably the best item. Well, no, not probably. The best item in the game. Alright, how do you use Minecraft boosters with Majrusz accessories? Boosters are special items that plug into Majrusz accessories in Minecraft to enhance their effects. First tier individual accessories have 1 booster slot, runes have 2 booster slots, and the Soul of Minecraft, the tier 3 item, has 3 slots. You cannot use duplicate boosters in the same accessory. All boosters can randomly drop in the nether and appear in nether chests, but they also have specific sources. Let's start with the owl feather, okay? It gives you 15% more experience and theoretically 10% more vex drops, though it's not listed here. We have the die, which increases your chance of getting any accessory by 20%. We have the golden dice, which increases accessories and accessory drops by 30%. We have the onyx, which increases efficiency, and the bonus, the efficiency bonus by 9%. The horseshoe increases luck by 1. We have the golden horseshoe, which increases our luck by 1.5. And theoretically, in the past, there was the jade, which gave a 33% Elder Guardian drop rate. It no longer exists, okay? I mean, there are some items, or maybe I don't have the latest version, which could also be the case, right? But that's what they do. Boosters don't work on their own or can be improved just by carrying them in your inventory. The correct way to use boosters is with runes or with the Minecraft soul. These combinations define the final build of your world. As I mentioned, they can drop randomly in the nether and also appear in nether chests, but they have specific sources too. Oh right, for example, the owl feather can be dropped by a vex with a 10% chance. The dice has a 5% chance of being dropped by the Guardian and Elder Guardian. The golden dice is crafted by surrounding the dice with 4 gold blocks. The onyx is a guaranteed drop from the Warden. The horseshoe has a 33% chance of being dropped by a horseman skeleton during storms, and the golden horseshoe is crafted with 4 gold blocks around the jade has a 33% chance of being dropped by the Elder Guardian, which basically reverses the efficiency sign of the accessory, possibly like the removal card. No, I don't know. No, I don't think so. Alright, how do you use accessory cards? Finally, to wrap up the explanation of the mod. Basically, besides boosters, Majrusz Accessories adds cards that modify accessories in special ways. All of them can be obtained by trading with a wandering trader. For example, we have the gambling card, which completely randomizes an accessory's efficiency when combined. It's a way to risk turning bad efficiency into great efficiency, but you might also ruin a perfect accessory. We have the removal card, which removes any booster applied to the accessory while keeping the efficiency intact. It lets you reposition boosters without having to discard the accessory. And finally, the reverse card, which removes all positive or negative efficiency, resetting it to base value. It's useful when you have an accessory with very negative efficiency and want to return to the standard level. In Minecraft with Majrusz Accessories, these cards are advanced management tools. They're used when you have a good collection of accessories and want to optimize stats and boosters without losing rare items. And well, with this, I've now covered the entire mod. Remember, in the description, you'll find my AI course for those interested. It's becoming increasingly important, and I hope you enjoyed this guide. Give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in future videos. Bye bye. Alright, let's talk about how to improve farming in Majrusz Accessories. We have the Tame Potato Beetle. This is the central farming accessory, and it gives you a 25% chance to double your harvest when collecting crops. As a magical or maximum effect, we get a 40% higher chance. For obtaining it, there's a 25% chance it'll drop when harvesting crops in general. Since it's associated with potatoes, it also has a 5% specific drop chance when harvesting potatoes. Combined with good farming fields, this accessory makes agriculture an extremely efficient source of food, baked potatoes, or trading resources. It also works with other items in the nature room of Majrusz Accessories. Alright, let's talk about the runes within Majrusz Accessories. The first is the Adventure rune, obtained by combining the Adventure Kit, Ancient Scrap, and Swimmer Guide. One effect increases chest loot by 0.04% for each block you move away from spawn, up to a maximum of 240%. We also get a 32% chance of finding an extra item when using the brush, and a 40% swimming speed boost. Next is the Angler rune, which combines the Angler trophy, metal lure, and unbreaking fishing line. Its effects include increasing fishing luck by 4.8 levels, reducing fishing time by 40%, and giving a 9.6% chance for extra treasures while fishing. We have the Household rune, which you get by combining the discount voucher, Dreamcatcher, and secret ingredients. Basically, it reduces exchange prices by 24%, giving us a discount. It gives 2 random effects for 576 seconds, almost 10 minutes, when we wake up after sleeping. It makes potions we craft 2 levels higher, while only reducing their duration by 20%. Then we have the Minor Rune, which you get by combining the Lucky Block, Minor Guide, and Luck Scrap, the Tool Scrap. Its effects give us 6.4% higher chance for extra loot when mining, increases mining speed by 19.2%, and gives a 19.2% chance not to lose durability when using item. And finally, the Nature Rune, which you get by combining the Certificate of Taming, Idol of Fertility, and Tamed Potato Beetle. Basically, its effects give you a 40% increase in attributes, or rather, when you tame an animal, it increases its attributes by 40%. It gives us a 48% chance to produce twins when feeding animals, and a 48% chance to double crops when we harvest them, okay? When we break them. Important. All these runes have 60% efficiency, okay? This means if we didn't have maximum efficiency in the mod, we wouldn't get such good stats. They'd be a bit lower. Also worth mentioning that we can add accessory booster slots, okay? We have a booster slot, so we can put boosters inside our runes, alright? Here we have all the accessory boosters, which we'll cover in more detail.